Welcome back. With mortgage rates at their highest levels in 20 years, does it make sense for homeowners to refinance? Now, some experts think it might. And joining me now to discuss is Yahoo Finance's Dani Romero. And Dani, when I saw this, I was thinking, wow, that the math may not work out for most people, but maybe some here.
Yeah, so there are a few reasons why someone would benefit from refinancing. The first is someone who's struggling with their finances. So people who want to consolidate their debt by using their mortgage rate as a way to lower their overall debt costs. Secondly, would be someone who's seeking cash, who wants to use the cash out refinance option, meaning which it allows them to access equity that they've built on their home. And lastly, someone who would benefit from refinancing is someone who's dealing with the end of their fixed rate term on their adjustable rate mortgage. So that means that if they locked in at that 7.08% mortgage rate, that means that their monthly payments later on in the future, they won't increase. So those are a few reasons why someone would benefit from refinancing, especially under this current environment. And Black Knight came out with data that says that there are about 133,000 homeowners that are eligible to lower their monthly payments by $325 by lowering their rate to 7.08%. And that population of homeowners got their mortgage in 2008 or before.
Now, having said all that, I want to talk about the lending side. Volumes are down. We know that prices are sticky. People might be bulking and saying, oh, I can't afford that house. What's happening with the lending side right now?
Yeah, Jared, you said it. Left and right, we've heard from different mortgage companies that they are scaling back. They're also laying off their employees due to the lack in demand for mortgages. I mean, data shows us that applications for mortgages is down 86% this year compared to last year, Also, revenue is down for a lot of these mortgage companies as higher interest rates become really costly for them. And there's even been some lenders who deal with riskier loans that have said, sayonara, I'm no longer going to operate anymore. So yes, it is a really grim picture for the lending side. But I spoke with a loan manager who says she's very optimistic, even though they are facing these headwinds especially, but she said that she's really betting that mortgage rates will turn around.
Dani, we got another minute or two here. You talk to a lot of people. You got boots on the ground. You go around interviewing people, talk to small business owners. What are they saying? What doesn't have to be with respect necessarily to lending. It can be about the peculiarities of their business. But what's the tone on the street in terms of some of the business owners that you're talking to?
Some of them that I've, just spoken to, inflation. I mean, that word gets thrown around. It's something that they're constantly dealing with. Also employment. I mean, we just saw those numbers just yesterday from the JOLTS, report. So we're really seeing that they are dealing with a lot of these, macroeconomic topics that we talk about on a daily, right? But we have a big decision coming up. We were just talking about that earlier about the Fed.
2 hours and counting.
You're counting it. A lot of people are counting it. And I think we have to really showcase that, this trickles down to anybody, right? We will feel the impacts. Small business owners will feel the impacts. Home buying homeowners, they will also be feeling the impacts on whatever the decision may be in the next 2 hours or so.
Yes.
You say.
And 2 hours, 2.5 hours to the fireworks. That would be the Powell presser. Keep it tuned. All right. Thank you for that, Dani Romero.